Ignore the autopsy. Mohbad was into cultism and drugs. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel to get notified when we post hot juicy news updates. Please click on the notification bell. Controversial investigative journalist Kemi Olunloyo has alleged that Mohbad died because he was into cultism and abused drugs. Now I'm asking myself, this woman, Kemi Olunloyo, is always coming out in the heat of something, in this kind of situation to sound controversial. If she's doing this to chase clout and to fill her pockets, nemesis will catch up with her. I am telling you. The news in detail, please. Many fans and loved ones have called on the police to conduct an autopsy on the body of Mohbad following the revelation that he was abused by Naira Marley and crew to death. However, it seems Kemi Olunloyo has a different opinion about the cause of Mohbad's death. According to her, Mohbad died because of the cult he joined and the abuse of drugs. According to Kemi Olunloyo, she spoke to a close relative of Mohbad who confirmed that he was in a cult and that he was very fast in order not to conduct an autopsy on him. Mohbad, like every other artist in the Nigerian music industry, was heavily into cultism and drug abuse. Let journalists who know the truth tell you and stop chasing clout and follow. This is the reason his family will never exhume his body, and it is buried under heavy concrete outside his cemetery in the backyard. I just had a phone meeting with one of his relatives, a cousin who did not want to be identified. There should be no autopsy, he said. I feel sorry for any pathologist who attempts to touch and dissect his body. It is like a huge spiritual python sitting inside his body. He was fighting cultists and they fought him back. Nobody helped him, not his fake fans, police or former Mali music fans. Now they're bringing out videos and documents after he died. Drugs were his only way to cope. His hypertension became unbearable. Something in his dead body is growing, twisting his neck, and it could kill the whole family. We had to remove him from the earthly mist and bury him quickly. He did not die months ago. He still performed last weekend. Now, this is what I'm going to say about this woman. First of all, this particular news, even if you come aside say not true, how you use be true? How? No, you have listen am. Even if you won't even consider, okay, let us even say, let some people believe what you're saying. How is it sounding? You're always on the flip side of things, and it is very bad. It is really very, very bad of this woman to come out. That was how this woman was so insensitive on this what's it called? On there's this particular, is it one particular young man that died too? And he came out and said this person is why? Unless you are telling us now, say the court where this guy did, or the same court where you did. That is the only thing that makes sense. They say nah, if you dey call person something, that means say you can relate to what that person is doing. Maybe you say they do wetin that person they do. Common to come outside, come write this kind of thing about somebody that just died. The height of insensitivity to the family is appalling. Why? Why does she have to do this? In this comments here, we can see people coming out to ask questions if she does not have children. But I know get people with advice and children, your husband, uncle. Even if you no get, you no go use in tongue count and it. To me, it is no longer funny. Sincerely. Okay. A few days ago, Kemi made a video accusing Igbo people of peddling drugs. She only accepted that Yoruba people are into Yahoo, internet fraud. Now, waiting can kill Mohbad. Let us reduce crime in Nigeria. No tribe is immune from crime. Now, this is not a case of drugs. Permit me, yes, there are people who abuse drugs. You understand? We have musicians, both in national and international, that abuse drugs. Yes, but this is not a case of, I don't think it is. And I think they did also refuse or they denied both his family and we now Nigerians. They denied his family and Nigerians that particular information. If they have done the autopsy, we would have found out, oh, he was actually a drug. Oh, they found this particular amount of drug in his system. Oh, did he take it? Or was he overdosed? Was his drink spiked? You understand? If not for abroad, you see this thing where they talk, then go down assume the body. Or be then go assume man, find the cause. Why? They won't deal with person we kill, as in person we be say in get hand for this guy death. Then go deal with the person in such a manner we be say, even the person self gone. By the time we then dig and dig and dig and dig and dig the information out, the person self go say, not true. Mohbad family, after allowing him to become like homeless fowl, they hurriedly buried him as if they purposely collaborate with his tormentors to silence him. Well, I can't say so. Sincerely, we don't know what happened. I will tell you for free. Maybe she was their godmother in the quarters. If it was a quarter, they would stab him to death. Is there any traces like that? Madam, go and sit down, Jerry. The youth are not smiling because of this Mohbad's death. Oh. I think the family were not educated enough, because if a young star boy can die just like that, and they easily buried him without any autopsy of investigation, it is out of reason. Well, you can also look at it from that angle, but sincerely, I would not want to believe. And the thing is, the truth concerning this particular guy's death, this young man's death now, is buried inside him. It is until they perform an autopsy. Not only for abroad, you go see cases like this, you go assume person, go do an autopsy, come bury and back. I dey tell you. Huh. Does this woman have children or a husband to advise her? Why does she always have to be stupid or Don't call her stupid. You know, Auntie Kemi do overdo, but don't call her stupid, I beg. Okay, but let Kemi produce her source of information to the police to make the investigation easier. Someone cannot tell you lies and you want the whole world to believe it. It is obvious one of your children will witness. No. Please, no. Exactly, he must have followed them in depth. Then when he was still down with them, young sis even said that he was following them. Now he must have gotten tired and wants to leave, but that does not mean that he is entirely innocent. God rest his soul. Like I said, people can only guess. The real truth about this man might be buried inside of him. All Nigerian youths belong to one or two, but who died, God kill him. As my hater sister always tell me, you don't allow anyone to kill you, because those who kill yourself go die. Only God. Only make your name. Many of Mohbad friends go die. I don't even understand what this person is trying to say. While the videos we are seeing on the net concerning this young man is actually the opposite. We are seeing videos of oppression. We don't know what caused the oppression, but we see bullying, oppression that is supposed to be condemned by the authorities. I'm even still wondering why some people are mute on this matter, most especially the government. This government will step in and take over this Mohbad case. Alright, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come maybe next time.